Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my 121st Flosstube video. If you are new, welcome. I hope you like what you see and I hope you would like to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And if you are returning, thank you so much again from the bottom of my heart. It's been a while. I had summer vacation and it was busy and yeah. Life happened. It's, I think, about 6 to 7 weeks ago since I filmed my whip parade, my mid-year whip parade. And now I'm back with just a regular update. I have 2 fully finishes for you. An almost big finish, a bath, I would say. Big ass finish. I believe 9 whips to show you, works in progress. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about my plan for the rest of this year. And a very little bit about my plan for next year. So stay tuned for that. And at the end I will have a little bit of a live update. And I will announce that, so if you don't like live updates, you don't have to. You can go to the next Flosstube video and I will announce it. So yeah, let's start with a sip of my coffee. Let me start with the fully finishes. A couple of weeks ago, I think it's now 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was at Alice's house and we had a fully finished day and her sewing machine broke down, so the things we wanted to finish we didn't finish because we needed the sewing machine, so we instead finished what we could. So I'm going to show you 2 of them, and one of them I'm going to have to do over because I will show you. This is the first one. How cute is this? This is Mary Amelia's bird from Quaint Rose Needle Arts on Etsy. I stitched this on 40 count vintage beige with the gold for DMCs, and I finished it into this hoop. Look at this. How beautiful is this? Love it. Then my second fully finish, and I need to do it again because, well, I will show you. This is Milk and Cookie Company by Milk and Cookie Company by Spooky and Steve on Etsy. I finished it, and you don't see it, but I finished it on a board and another board. I really love how this looks. I finished it with a couple of bells and yeah, but I finished it by taping the fabric to the back and it's coming loose. And I think this one is coming loose too, so I need to lace this part and yeah, do this again, the back of it. So, but yeah, it's done for Christmas. Both of these I finished a long time ago. So yeah, 2 fully finishes. And then my whips, works in progress. The first one is almost a finish, a big ass finish. And I haven't ironed it because I need to do all the back stitching. And I'm going to do it this weekend. It's Night Fairy by Maria van Scharrenburg, charted by Lanarte, which was a kit, which I bought a very long time ago. And yeah, I finally finished it. It was my oldest whip. I started this one on July 15th. 2018. So yeah, it was long overdue and I am really happy it's finished for the stitching part. Only to do the back stitching. Finally. So the next time you will see this project, it's most likely going to be fully finished because yeah, it's only the back stitching, and next time I will want to have this fully finished. Or next time, I'm not sure if it's going to be next time or next year, but we'll see. Then onto the whips. Let me see if I can grab it. This is my Focus full coverage piece. Oh, and Night Fairy, which I just finished, is my non-full coverage Focus piece for this year. But no more. So this is going to be my, or is not going to be, it's my Focus full coverage piece. And let me fold it over so I can show you. This is God Shed His Grace, artwork by Abraham Hunter, charted by the XStitch Studio. There's an artsy pattern for this one as well, but I chose the XStitch Studio one. This is what I have so far. Let me see. I am currently at 10% and I did a total of 17,476 stitches from 172.800. 10% done. And I am almost, let me show you, I'm almost done with this page. I only need to do this part and then I'm going to move over to the next stair because I'm doing this in the staircase method. And all my full coverages, almost all of them, until I mention otherwise, are stitched on 25 count, easy grid or just Lugana 1/1 full cross. And I'm thoroughly enjoying this one. Yeah, really love this project. The next one was a kit I received for my birthday last year from my partner. I'm going to show you if I can take it out of the package. This is a kit from Luca-S. It's called Enchanted Cottage. And Luca-S currently provides a QR code on the key page for the PDF, but this one was a little bit older, so it doesn't have that QR code. So I asked Luca-S for the PDF and they sent it to me. So I love this. I'm not sure why, but it's drawing me in. I would really want to live there. It's so peaceful. This is stitched on the kit fabric, 18 count easy grid from Luca-S with the called for or the kit floss. And this is what I have so far. I tried parking again, but I'm not sure if I will continue because it's not really my thing. Look at that. It's gorgeous. I did a total of 3,792 stitches out of 110,200 stitches. 110,200 stitches. And I'm currently at 3.44%. I didn't write down the numbers I did last month, so I'm going to give you the total. Yeah, beautiful. The next one is my only Chris Dunn piece, and I really love Chris Dunn and the charting. This is called Airmail Delivery, artwork by Chris Dunn and charted by Paine Free Crafts. And I had a first page finish. Look at that. Flosstube itchy nose again already. This is the page I finished, and I am currently working in the second page. And yeah, where is it? This is a squirrel on top of the roof, which I can now see. I really love this. It's such a fun stitch. I have a total of 3.89%, and I did a total amount of stitches of 4,761 out of 122,400. So a long way to go, but I love it. The next one, where is it? Aimee Stewart, my favorite. This is Little Blue by Aimee Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I did a page finish as well on this one. I finished 1, 2, I think the third page. But look at this, look at the colors. This is gorgeous. Yeah, very summery. I'm currently at 44% according to Pattern Keeper, but I cropped the design. I am stitching this one with Stephanie of the On Point Stitcher, and we both cropped the design a little bit to make it more square. And yeah, so my stitch count is off, I'm not sure. So no stats on this one. The next one is another Luca-S kit, which was a kit I got from my bobbin. It's this one, the fox. It's blowing out a little bit. It's gorgeous, and for this one as well I asked Luca-S for the PDF and they gave it to me. And I am currently at 37.42%, and I have a stitch total of 3,154 out of 8,429. And this is what I have. Look at that. I started with some of the leaves and flowers, and I've got 2 ears already. I used the kit floss, and I'm stitching this on the kit fabric, which is a 18 count Ada in the color Oatmeal, I believe, or Rustico. Yeah, beautiful. I started this one with Jemima of the Rocking Stitcher. I am very curious when she is going to stitch on this one again. Then the next one is the creepy one, and a bedspread. This is You'll Never Melt Again on Me, artwork by Adrian Borda, charted by Unconventional XStitch. And we started a stitch along, or a start along, because stitch alongs I can't keep up with the amount of whips I have. And the hashtag for it is hashtag not Borda this cell. And I'm talking about Ellie Welly Stitcher. Oh my god, the names. I will link them below because I don't know anymore. I don't know who's doing this. This is what I have so far. This is done on 25 count potato Lugana 1/1 full cross again. And I am currently at 3.62%, and I did a total of 11,377 stitches out of 314,600 stitches. And let me show you up close if I can. I'm currently stitching the third color into the eye, which is a very dark blue. Yeah, I really want to focus on the eye, and then I'm going to go back to the top to finish that up, because yeah, the eye is very interesting. Yeah, beautiful piece. Although, according to some people, creepy. Then, the next one is a kit from XStitch. This is called Spring Fairy. Jantina of Jantina Stitches is also stitching on this one. She's further along than I am, but it's gorgeous. This is stitched on 16 or 18 count, I'm not sure. Ada, Easy Grid. And I have no stats because this one isn't a PDF and there's not a PDF available, so yeah. But I managed to do a lot of stitching. I was up to here and I did all this and a little bit of this. Yeah. And my last whip is a full coverage again. A lot of full coverage this video. This is Sea of Prayers, artwork by Takaki, charted by Tilton Crafts. I started this one with Alice in, I believe, 2021. And oh my god, this is such a beautiful piece. I love the color blue. It's my favorite color. And this is what I have so far. Look at that. Let me tell you, this earth, a lot of confetti. The last session I was working on the earth, and this last week I was working on the earth again. It's very confetti heavy, so it's going to take me a while to finish this part. I did a total of 15,000 stitches. Yay, 15,000. out of 205,700 stitches, and I'm currently at 7.29%. I really enjoy this one. But I'm saying that to most of my projects. So yeah, those were my whips. I did a total from my last video. Oh my god, I need to go to the hairdressers tomorrow because my hair doesn't want to do what I want to do. But I did a total since my last video of 12,599 stitches. And that's not counting Night Fairy, which I did a lot of. So yeah, it's safe to say I'm at 15,000, I believe. It's a lot. Then I have my plans for the rest of this year. What I want to do, because I just finished Night Fairy, almost. I want to see what I can finish else for the rest of the year. So I made a list of a couple of projects which I can maybe finish this year. I'm going to focus on them during the weekdays. In the weekends I'm still stitching full coverage because that's my weekend. In the weekend I'm stitching full coverage, and during the week I'm stitching non-full coverage, and I'm going to grab one of the lists and stitch on it during the weekdays on my hair until it's finished. And I am very curious to see what I can finish this year. So I'm going to show you the ones I have selected. The first one, I don't have a cover picture. It's a freebie from Cuore e Batik Cuore. Very hard to pronounce. And this is called Un Piccolo Halloween. And I want to turn this into a drum, which I never did. So wish me luck. Yeah, you can find this on their blog. It's still there. Let me show you. Since the pattern is very small with the symbols, I recharted it into my software so I can put it into Pattern Keeper. Yay! So this is what I have so far. I finished the middle part and I'm currently working on the right part. And this is done on 40 count aged pumpkin by XStitch Design. And I am using, did I write that down? No, I'm not using the called for DMCs. I am using my own stash floss because I have a lot of fancy flosses and I wanted to use them. So for the black I'm using cast iron skillet by Sampler Threads, Gentle Art Sampler Threads. For the skin color I'm using Blooming Dahlia by Victorian Motto Sampler Threads. For one of the oranges I'm using Orange Soda by Color and Cotton. For the brown, I am not sure, I don't think I have that already. For the brown I'm going to use Sandstone by, what's the company called? Cottage Garden Threads. For the white I'm using Raw Linen by Color and Cotton. And another orange is Halloween Orange by Miss Ucedas. I call it Halloween Orange, but it doesn't have a name, it's a silk. And for the green I'm using Pine Green silk, which was hand dyed by a dyer. I am not sure if they still dye flosses. Yeah. That's what I'm using, and I hope to see this one finished this year. I'm not sure if I can make it. I didn't write down where I'm at percentage wise, so it's going to be a surprise. The next project I selected for maybe finish it this year is, okay, I will put in a picture because my printout isn't good enough. It's called Bird Nerd, which was a freebie from Boomerang Stitches, which is one of the one of the sisters of the Hathaway Stitchers. And this is what I have so far. The middle bird is done. I'm using almost all the called for colors. And this is stitched on 40 count wooden shoes by me. Yeah. The next one, and this is the first on my list, I'm going to work on it from next week, is the Salem Sisters Apothecary by Primrose Cottage Stitches. Yeah, love this. And I don't have a lot to do, I think. Look at that. This is stitched on 40 count. Not sure of the name of the fabric. I will look it up and put it in the screen. It's from Fiber on a Whim. And I'm stitching this with Silks for You PRO 43, which is a charcoal gray. And I'm going to use black beads above the cauldron, and I'm going to use a sparkly black thread for the back stitching, if there is any. There is. So yeah. This one is going to get finished first. The next one was a gift from, from Lydia, Lovely Stitches. She gifted the pattern to me because she was already finished with it. It's called 1862 Small Sampler by Lila Studio. I'm stitching this one on 32 count unnamed fabric by Victorian Motto Sampler threads. I don't have a lot, but we'll see how far I can get. And I'm not stitching it with the called for colors. I used my own fancy floss conversion, mostly Victorian Motto sampler threads. Yeah. So we'll see if and when I finish this one. Hopefully this year, as is the plan. And the last one I selected for a possible finish of this year. But I don't think I will. We'll see. I have a very small printout. It's from a CD, Antique Samplers and Needlework Quarterly. I started this one a long time ago, I think 2019, with Mama Loves You GB Michelle, and made by Michelle McGraw on, I believe, January 1st, New Year, New Start. It's 1864 EF sampler, and I'm only stitching below this border, so only the small motifs. And this is the piece where I can't seem to finish every motif. The cow is missing the others. This one is missing a chimney, I believe, or there's something missing. So this is done with the Cult for DMCs, which is a very long list, and stitched on 40 count wooden shoes by me. I'm not sure if I can finish this one. It's going to be a lot of stitching still, so we'll see. It's my backup if I finish everything else this year. So that's it for the plans for the rest of this year. A little bit about my plans for next year. Next year, 2025, I decided, basically, I saw the last video of Jamie, Crafting Gaming Jamie. Oh my goodness, I need coffee. And she was talking about whip down. That was basically my plan as well. I have currently 65 whips, and I think it's going to be a bit too much. Although I like new starts, so we'll see. My plan for the next year is to select 25 whips, which I will be working on in a sort of rotation. Whenever I feel like working on one or the other piece. When I finish one, I can grab another one from my whip pile to make it 25 again. Plus, when I finish two, I can have a new start. I want to, basically the same as this year, want to have less new starts, because yeah, my closet, which is over here, and maybe I will, if I can show you, everything is full with yeah, with my kits, my whips, and my projects, and I have a lot, and I'm happy with what I got. I don't need anything more. Needless to say, I like new starts, so I have a basket as well with possible new starts, which are all kitted up, mostly. So I will make a separate video of all my kitted up projects to be started. But I want to whip down. I want to have less whips, and the feeling I get now from finishing a big project is so overwhelming good that I feel like I want to do that over and over. So my plan for next year is going to be 25 whips, work on them until one is finished, then I can grab another whip from my enormous whip pile, and when I finish two projects, I can have a new start. That's besides a new year, new start, or a birthday start. But yeah, that's what my plan is, in short. If I can, and if I have the time, I will film later in the year a video with my 25 selected projects. So that's coming up. What else do I have? Next month. What is my plan for next month? First, let me show you a pattern I got, which I was asked to review. I was asked by Charlie's official store, Colette, if I would like to review one of her patterns in her store. And I will leave the link and excuse me, I will leave the link in the description box. I said yes because it's full coverage, and I immediately was drawn to one pattern. And yeah, they are a Canadian small store which are starting to chart full coverage designs. This is Charlie's official store, and this is the pattern I selected. It's Romantic Cup 2. I really love this bird and the flowers and everything blue, and I can see this hanging on my wall. They are working with centimeters, so you can choose design size 30 by 30 centimeters, 40 by 40 centimeters, or 50 by 50. I chose 50 by 50 because the details in the biggest size are the best, which is true. I already uploaded it into Pattern Keeper, and it's beautiful. It's I think confetti heavy, but we'll see. It has 129 colors. So yeah, we'll see, but I am most definitely going to start this one anytime soon. Communicating with this store with Colette was wonderful. I had a couple of emails going back and forth with her, and yeah, I really love this. And everything looks legit. With licenses as well, so we'll see. I'm going to start this one as soon as I can. I don't think it's going to be this year, but I think it's going to be next year somewhere, so be on the lookout for that. I'm already kitting it up. I'm going to stitch it on 25 count, of course, so we'll see. So thank you, Colette, for giving me the opportunity to review this pattern. Then I got some haul. This is a new start as well, which is coming up. I already talked about this one and shared the pattern with you, which is a beaded dragonfly tile by Chatelaine. This is going to be the Nala project. Nala was my cat. Unfortunately, we had to put her down after 20 years last June. And it's still a bit hard for me to talk about, but yeah. This is going to be a piece I'm going to stitch in her memory. She loved chasing dragonflies and flowers and butterflies, and yeah. I saw this one at Katie, Red Stitchery, and fell in love with this design, and I ordered the thread and bead pack from European Cross Stitch, and they had a backlog of 6 months. 6 months. Well, that was not true because it already came. This is the water lily it came with. This is called Blue Lagoon. Look at this beautiful colors. And then oh, it's here. I need to take it out of the plastic. Beautiful, gorgeous, shimmery silk lame braid and treasure braid. The most gorgeous blue. And gold. And then the bead pack. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to take it out of the package just yet, but here, look at those. All the gorgeous blues and grays and purples, maybe, yeah, and the white, and yeah. It's just I was so happy I already received this. So yeah, this is going to be, I talked about this in a previous video. If I have this in time, which I have now, I will going to start this as a new year, new start. So I already have the fabric cut off and I'm selecting the DMCs. I'm going to put this on a 28 count linen, white. And yeah, I think it's going to be beautiful. So that's going to be a new start in the near future. And then next month, which is in a couple of weeks, and I am nervous and excited as well. I'm going to turn 50. Oh my goodness. I am not ready for that, but yeah, it is what it is. I'm turning 50. And yeah, I'm going to have a new start for my birthday. On my birthday, on October 10th. Which is going to be this one. The King of Flowers. Yeah, The King of Flowers by Luca-S. It's already in Pattern Keeper. I'm ready to go. I'm not going to stitch it on the fabric which is in the kit. I'm going to stitch it on a 32 count Murano. And yeah, look at the colors. Oh, this is going to be gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to celebrate it for my 50th birthday. Where did the time go? It's just 50. Those are my plans. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think that's it. Future Debbie here. I totally forgot to mention a couple of Flosstubers I discovered. So I will put it into my regular video. First off, In Stitches with Ebony. Oh man, I really love her projects and her personality. She's very bubbly and yeah, I really love what she is stitching. So yeah, as soon as I saw her video pop up into my recommendations, I subscribed and watched her videos. And then last but not least, Siske Ellen of Siske in Stitches or Siske Stitches. Siske Ellen, we all know her from social media, Instagram, Facebook, but she decided to make Flosstubes and she has 200 plus whips. I thoroughly, it's not my cup of tea to have so many whips and do so many games and challenges to motivate yourself. I'm more of a squeebly kind of girl, but yeah, I thoroughly enjoy watching Siske doing her games and challenges and see all her wonderful whips. I still have a full coverage piece kitted up laying there, which was a gift from her from last year, I think. So yeah, she's wonderful. She has a lot of ideas and yeah, she has beautiful projects and you need to go watch her. I thoroughly enjoy seeing the madness and live vicariously through her. Yeah, you should watch them. So that's it for this part, so I can edit in. So bye. Yes, that's it for the stitching part. So if you made it this far and if you liked what you see, yeah, thank you so much for watching my chaotic day off video. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. My life update is going to come next. So if you don't like that, I hope to see you next time. And if you stay, thank you so much for listening to me. It's not going to be a very heavy life update, but a life update nonetheless. How do I say this? In my teens, which is a million years ago, I had braces. My teeth were straight as can be. Then I had to have a MRI scan, and I had, after my braces came off, had a piece of thread behind my teeth to keep them straight, and I had to take that out, or have them taken it out, because that's not good for a MRI machine. So nobody told me when I was 16 or 17, nobody told me I could have that put back after the MRI scan. So, and nobody spoke to me about it. They took it out and I had the MRI, and that was that. Needless to say, if you follow me for a long time, you can see my teeth are not straight anymore. They just grew back wonky. I'm so not happy with it, and I have been talking to my family and friends for a couple of years now about wanting to have another brace, because it's just not, this is not what I want. I feel self-conscious about it, and yeah. So, during COVID, I developed an anxiety for the dentist. So we couldn't go at first, but when we could go, I was too anxious and I didn't go. So it took me 4 or 5 years. Last May, I decided, Debbie, if you want to have braces, you need to go to the dentist first. You need to have them check if everything is all right, if you don't have cavities, or yeah, that sort of things. You need to go to the dentist. I just gave myself a nudge to do it. I did it. I went to the dentist. I was very proud of myself. The dentist was very proud of me. We had a lot of fun. He said he missed me. I said I didn't miss you. But yeah, I went to the dentist and I had no cavities, zero cavities. So yay. But what I did have was a, it's called periodontitis. It's basically a inflammation of your gums and the spaces between your teeth. Long story short, it needs to be cleaned underneath my gums and between my teeth. I need to do that because if I want braces, this is the first step. If I don't do it, if I don't have the appointments for doing that, I can't have braces. They will reject my application for braces. So, okay, fine. We'll have the appointments. I will have 4 in the upcoming months. It's all going to be under sedation because it's going to hurt. So everything is going to be cleaned underneath my gums and between my teeth. Right now, at the moment I was at the dentist, I didn't have any, I didn't feel like I have an inflammation, but right now I do. Everything hurts. It hurts with eating, drinking. Yeah, it's just time. I need to have the treatments for my teeth. So that's going to happen in the next couple of months. I have 4 appointments and then I have to be back after 3 months to see if everything is all right. And then it's the green light for my braces application. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be back with a regular update this year. I'm not sure how I'm going to react to the treatments. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to film a video of my kitted up projects. I'm going to film a video for my 25 25 projects for 2025 for Whip Down. But I think that's it. I think that's it. And no, I'm going to film a whip parade, end of year whip parade, but that's going to be the end of the year and then all the treatment is done, so that's okay. But I don't think I will have a normal Flosstube update for this year. I don't think I can find the time and the energy. All my energy is going to be in my mouth. And work is very busy, very, very busy. I'm not going to explain it, but it's, yeah, long story short, I'm not going to be sure if I'm going to be back this year with a normal update. So there are coming videos, but they are not going to be regular. So I'm sorry, that's the choice I have to make, I think. Yeah, that's it for life update. It's not fun, but it's not the end of the world. It's just treatments, which I don't like, but it needs to be done. So thank you so much for listening to me ramble on about my teeth. And thank you so much for watching my video, my Flosstube video. Yeah, I will be back with a special video, kitted up or 25 projects as soon as I can. I'm not sure when, but you will see. I will, you will see it. So I will stop rambling now. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time, and happy stitching. Bye for now.